Hello, class. Hope everyone's doing well, and welcome to Module 7. Appreciate the responses during Module 6. I really enjoyed reading your discussion on the discrimination case that happened in Module 6 with the radio station. So really enjoyed reading the group discussion about that, and I look forward to reading your case study analysis that are due this week, that you've already submitted that I'll be grading this week. So looking forward to reading those. For this week, there is no, speaking of case study analysis, there is no case study analysis this week. There's only one group module discussion. It's already posted and that will be due on Sunday. But also because paper number 1 is due this coming Sunday. And again, I hope that a lot of you have started. I know I've noticed in the grading that maybe 7 or 8 of you have already submitted your paper, which I really appreciate. You submitting it early. But again, you have till this coming Sunday. Make sure that you read the full details of what you're supposed to do, and make sure you answer every question that I asked. Whenever I'm grading these, that's something that I look really closely at. Did you answer each one of the questions I asked specifically? And again, you're not required to use sources, but the A papers that I've graded in the past usually bring in at least 3 to 4 sources. So I'm not saying you have to, but I can assure you your grade will significantly improve if you do bring in at least 3 or 4 outside sources. So I highly, highly encourage you to do so. And one final thing about some grading is that when I posted the most recent modules information, and overall I think the vast majority we're doing a really great job on the group discussions. You're posting quite a bit of information, and your responses to your classmates are really good. You're not just doing 1 or 2 quick sentences responding to them. You're actually breaking down what they say in full detail and really giving me a lot of good detail. So I've been very, very pleased with the group discussions. One thing that I do want to mention about the case study analysis that you do individually. For the most part, I have been pleased. I really have. There has been some really good papers. A couple of them have been some of the best that I've read in the several years that I've been teaching this class. So I've been really impressed. If you happen to lose any points on your case study analysis, the most likely reason is probably you just didn't write enough. And if you did that, I mentioned that. When I say, you have 750 words, I really want you to try to get to as close to that as you can. If you only wrote 200, 250, 300 words, that's not going to get you a really good grade because there's so much more you can add. There's more stuff you can bring in from the book. You can bring in outside sources. I love it when students bring in outside sources on the case study analysis. But generally, that's where you're going to lose points on that. It's not so much your analysis because most of you are actually answering the questions that are asked, and you're giving me reasons, behind it, which is exactly what I'm looking for. But I want to hear your own personal experiences related to this, and then any outside sources you can bring in. So if I say 750, I really want you to get as close. And again, if you exceed that, if you go up to 1,000, 1,200 words, I usually will reward that with even a higher grade because it shows me that you're taking the extra time and effort to really try to answer the questions asked and really trying to produce a quality paper. So just keep that in mind. That's just, again, for better or worse, that's just kind of my style of grading. So the more you can write, the better, because it shows me your commitment and it shows me a lot more details that you're going to be looking at. So that's really all I have for now. Really impressed so far. We're in Module 7. We have Module 8 next week, which will be the last module before exam number 1. And next week, I'll provide you a lot more details on what to expect for exam number 1. But keep up the good work, class. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let me know.